got it here somewhere. There it is. Oh my god. What the hell? Pepe. What the hell is Pepe doing? Pepe. What a piece of shit. I mean, Pepe, look. I had it going up to the all-time high. I did have that idea. I drew that line and look at it. But it's just gone past the all-time high. It's just like, it's mad. It's madness. We have a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders here. Good morning, Craig. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Look at this. We just blasted. Literally blasted. We're coming into resistance now, right? It's so hard with price discovery. Effectively, we're in price discovery. But let me try and come up with some numbers for you. That's probably what you're interested in. Delete all these brush strokes now. Let me just mark off this fixed range as well, just so I can get rid of it. And I'll do the point of control as well. Who knows if the price is going to come back? No one can predict the future. But we'll just put them in anyway, just in case. Let me just mark them off. I guess I'm going to come back to this often, so if people are interested. Volume, area. Can hide that. We have the all-time high, all-time low. Let's chuck those in the bottom there. It's fine. Right. Let me have a look at the candles. Yeah, I mean, we're basically into price discovery now. What are you looking to do, Cactus? Are you in a trade? You're looking to take profit, or are you looking for an entry? Anything in particular? I don't really think, you know, like when these tokens launch, I don't really think this is it could be, but I don't know if this is a wave one. It probably is, because I can see kind of 5 waves potentially. It's so weird, these launches, like 1 wave, 2 waves, 3 waves, 4 waves, 5 waves. So potentially, I mean, look, it's so awkward because who knows? Was that your wave 1? Is this some kind of 2? This whole thing, this corrective wave. Let's just imagine it is, right? Let's just imagine that was your 1. Or is this the one? You know, who knows? Let's just say that was yours. A really rubbish 1, really. Got like this really rubbish wave 1. I mean, this is bullish because you have a really flat, prolonged correction. Very bullish correction. I always like to think that the price is ranging, but you know, we've just left the range, so potentially it could continue. I'm just trying to see what kind of correction this is though. I don't know. Just try and draw this. I'm just making this up, by the way. Don't know, something like that, potentially. So could this be the wave 3? Yeah, maybe this is the wave 3. If that was the one, this is the corrective 2. Could like a really nice long flat correction. This is the wave 3, right? Let's just go based on that idea. What's this group one that I've got here? Oh my god. Get rid of that. So let's just say the impulse starts here. Let's do the trend-based fib. Let's see. So this is the easy one to do. It's just a fib retracement. Oh, sorry, extension from this high here to this low here, and you can see how this 1272, the price kind of finds resistance, and now it's above it. It's just broken above it. Could it find support to go up to the next point? And then could it extend further to the 1.618? Probably, yeah. But let's just see. So if that was the beginning to the top there, oh, wrong one. To there. I mean, nothing really lines up. But a 1-to-1 will put us right up there. It's like a 1-to-1. From the current price action, if you have a 1-to-1, it's like another 18x. Let's see what the market cap is on PEPE. Sorry, it's like it's $3.6 billion. Can you imagine? Is that right? And the volume is 1.3 billion. $1.3 billion. Is that real? It's off the charts. In the last 24 hours on Binance, the volume on PEPE is it's like $500 million. Most of the volumes on Binance. Am I using Binance? I'm using Gate here. You really need to be on Binance to chart this, to be honest with you, because that's where the volume is. So let me just have a look. I've got it here. Yeah, it's this one. It doesn't have the original data. That's why I didn't put it in. Look at all that volume. Bam, 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 bam. That's a really healthy rise with all of this volume coming in, because that's what you want to see. You want to see volume pushing the price up. Good morning, Shushant Kumar. So look, this 1.272 looks like it's flipped, and we are creating daily levels on the way up. You can see that, and this is what I would suggest, because you want to trail this, don't you? If you're in PEPE, you want to trail this. You don't want to like exit prematurely. And there's a lot of volume coming in, and that gives you the confidence to hold on. Okay, that's why you're holding on, because it's a high volume rise. You've got these daily levels that are being created as the price is going up, and so if the price was to pull back, you would expect to be brought up again. You'd expect the selling to be absorbed, but because you've got an increase in volume, you can even see it on gate because it's increase in volume. I think it's premature to exit right now, even though we're potentially into resistance in price discovery, because this is how people FOMO in. They FOMO in and they just keep on pushing the price up and pushing the price up and pushing the price up. The volume is so high in the last 24 hours, 500 million, that you could hold on. You can hold on and see what happens. I'm not sure about this EW count. I really am not, because I don't know if that's a 1 and this is a 2, or if this is the beginning of a 1. Yeah, who knows? But let's just go based on my initial idea that we've had our 2 and this is the 1 of 3, and it probably starts here where it just back tests this SR flip. You can see there's a little bit of an SR flip here, and it kind of comes in, comes up, test, explosion. So I think where the explosion begins is the beginning of the impulsive wave, and I'm assuming that that all-time high that was put in the first instance is the end of the first wave. This is the beginning. So doing a trend-based fib, so from the 0 to the 1 to the 2, that's where the 2 ends, not to the bottom where it ends, because that's the completion of the corrective wave. Then if I just get rid of, I'm not going to get rid of them, the 618, based on the trend, it's going to be above the 1.618 of the extension. Maybe that's where I'll be thinking to see if there's a, and I think what you need to do is see if there's a reaction. I wouldn't just arbitrarily take profit. Like you see here, this 1272, there was a reaction, and so the second time the price went up into that level, people did take profit. And maybe what they will do, see, this is the thing, this is how people keep themselves safe. They're willing to risk a small percentage. Maybe they saw a reaction into this line, then when the price went up, they took their profit, and now they see that the price hasn't rejected, that it's still going up. They might be looking now to put the profit that they've taken back in, but now they're going to put it back in one over that line that's been drawn. Okay, that's kind of how people do it. They don't always do it with the whole position. They'll do it with half of their position, like 50%. So at the very least, they're not losing much because they're still looking to put it back in. But at these kind of, in price discovery, it's not easy. I can't really see. No one can predict this. Honestly, I can't predict this. I think a 1-to-1. If the one is so big, then the 1-to-1 is going to be. I mean, look, it's all the way up there. It's a 17x. So if you've got a 3.5 billion market cap, it's quite a lot, huh? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go that high. I really don't know. I personally think it's unlikely. I think it's more likely than not that we have a smaller wave 3 and then a smaller wave 5, but no one can predict that. If you have a smaller wave 3, then you are looking at somewhere like the 786. Potentially you could have a smaller wave 3, if that's the one. A smaller wave 3. And kind of a really small 5. Something like that. With wave 1 being the biggest wave, the first wave. But I think you will know once this wave 1 completes, okay? And the only thing that's given me hope is the amount of volume that's coming in. And I think the reason why the volume's coming in is because these bigger traders with large balances, they love these high volume tokens because it means that they can exit with their profit without pulling the price down. That's what's happening right now. This volume gives people confidence because, like, if you have a couple of $1 million in PEPE right now, you can exit and there's enough liquidity at these prices. But you are looking for 5 waves. So I think just hold on. Wait for the 5 waves. Just I don't think there's any reason to sell. Yeah. If this is the wave 3, just wait for the 5 waves. Okay. And see where the price finds resistance. I'm not seeing it right now. I'm not seeing the price finding resistance anywhere. It's kind of just going up. All right. Don't know. It's not easy. Get rid of that one. See if the price reacts here in the first kind of trend-based, the trend-based extension. Let me see if I move that. Will it make any difference? Or let me try this instead, actually. Bring that one back. Move this. See if that makes any difference. No, I don't really like it. I prefer it here, actually. Here makes more sense to me. Unless... Okay, I'm seeing something else now. Alright, just let me try something else. Okay, let me redo this. I've got something else in mind. Potentially there's something else going on, okay? Let's just scrap this idea. Let's do something else. So you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Then maybe we've just got an ABC, just a box standard ABC. Yeah. Okay. And that's your first wave. That's October. That would make sense, huh? So we've already had our first wave. Okay, let's try something else. Should 1 ABC. No. Yeah, so maybe we're in the 3 of 3. Okay, that's another idea. That could probably work too. This last one was like a 5 corrective 5 wave. And you have your 1 there. Two. And actually it starts down here. The impulse starts down there, not up here. You go based on that. Let me hide that. And do a trend based. Do it the other way. Then this doesn't really matter because you've got the 0 to the 1 to the 2. And then your 1 to 1 is there. And then if you do a trend based on this, there's the 1 in there. Maybe there actually. Mm-hmm. Don't really like this though. 1. No, that doesn't work. That's better. So that's your first one. It's like an ABC here. Okay. That the price reacted on the 1.618 there. See that? That's good to see. It's the 2.618 there. Look at that. See that? It's almost perfect. 2.618. I think this is it. Actually, look. I found it. What the hell? Let's move to another coin. Oh my god, you're bored already. Shit. You know, technical analysis, you can't, it's not straightforward. It takes time. See, I had one idea, but actually this is probably better. That's your wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. We've had the 1, a corrective A, B, C, which was your 2. And now we're in the 3. And then you do a trend-based fib from the 0 here to the 1 to the 2. And you can clearly see that the 1.618 is reacting. And now the 2.618 is reacting. We're above the 2.618. So you have a really nice line in the sand right there. You see that? Cactus cake. Silly name. I hope that's not your name. Can't be. Well, maybe it is. It's a great name if it's your name. So, who knows? So let me just pull my All right, look, there's a bit of an alignment there, huh? Look. That 1.272 and the 2.618 kind of match up. There you go. Perfect. That's your destination. I don't know what's happening here with this 4, but you have a really nice confluence. And these are areas. There you go. There's your next one. Your next one is going to be this. These 2 blue lines. Could that go up a little bit more? Push up. Let me just add the next one. Your 3. There you go. 3.272. There you go. Right there. Four. Can we go all the way up? Who knows? No one can predict that. So this is the wave 3. All right. So I've done it. I figured it out. 1, 2, 3. Now technically the 4 can come all the way back down to here, technically, but I wouldn't expect it to come back above this previous, or down below this previous all-time high. At the worst case scenario, and then we can probably then do another trend-based fib, and probably it's going to go up to there. Right, let me see if this works out. Does that help? I'm going to move on.